Alright, Batman peeps, we are back. We got 180 riddles, 18 upgrades, 33 bios, 71% of the game completed. I would say that's pretty good. We failed miserably at finding the trophies in Riddler West, but that's okay. Because now we're in the medical wing with 30 more trophies. So we got the medical facility.
You like riddles, Batman?
And the penitentiary. So, we start off with a interview tape right off the bat.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby it crawls on 4 legs, as an adult it walks on 2, and in later years it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
I don't think the point of that was that the baby's the joke. The joke was that you can pretty much read a riddle in multiple ways. To prove his point that you have to be paranoid to read read threats in a riddle. That was his point. This is a nicer part of Arkham Medical. Just, you know, being thorough. As per usual.
Saved interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Oh, there's head in jars. That's kind of
Does your head hurt, Batman?
weird.
Understandable. You're no match for me.
Edward? Hush. You're just a sore loser. Killer Croc. I like how he opens it silently, like we're still in stealth combat. Thankfully we're not. I can tell you I was getting tired of stealthiness. There was a trophy under here. Why does this just take me back over here? I guess maybe that is my trophy. You know, I don't recall. Oh wait, yes I do. Never mind. Door can already get locked. Don't I have to go in there? Oh my gosh. Door is locked again. Why must the door always be locked? But why is the rum gone?
It's the Enigma Show!
You can't tell. This is Harley Quinn's office. Or cell, one of the two. Yes, I know we just did the door, but I'm gonna run down this way to see if there isn't any. Make sure there isn't any tapes or trophies or anything of that nature. Was a trophy back this way. I think the medical facility is another one of those kind of, well, maybe not. That's kind of a bigger area. Great white shark. Look at that guy. A crooked financier who stole millions of dollars, Warren White thought he'd score a legal victory when his insanity plea went through. But when he got to Arkham Asylum, he realized his mistake. Driven insane by other inmates, he was also disfigured by an encounter with Mr. Freeze that left him without hair, or a nose, ears, or lips. Calling himself the Great White Shark, he filed his teeth into fangs to perfectly resemble his new namesake. Putting his financial skills to use, he has become a major player in Gotham's underground crime scene, running a number of rackets from his cell in Arkham. 5'11", 180 pounds. Arkham Asylum living hell number 1. Brilliant financial skills, which he uses for a variety of criminal purposes. Scarred visage that makes him resemble a shark, and teeth sharpened to points. I think one of these doors are like openable or something. Suppose that was it. Moving on. Bane's bed, and we got the map. And our next upgrade. Yeah, there's 2 in here. 3 in here, sorry. Interview tape.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I have yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family? Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guard!
Okay. And then the other one. Oh, right past it. Got all of those. So I'm assuming the only way back is the long way. Dude, I couldn't go down these tight corridors like this in real life. You get stuck or something. Get bit by a spider or a rat. Just couldn't do it. go through this door? Batman, use your fantastic gadgets. Wait. Oh, maybe not. Let me tell you, backtracking is certainly annoying.
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Don't talk Batman with Egbert. Oh, well, there's that door that I could not come through. Wall is breakable. What the flies? Sorry, guys. Okay.
Are you up to the challenge?
Drop down. Every time.
I don't believe it. How did you work that one out?
I'm smart? I don't know. It's not very hard. That thunder in this area sounds so cool. Well, there's that one. So the other one is over here. No, it's not over here. Suppose we should take the obvious place ever. Oh, there it is.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from.
From his mouth. Wait, I'm backwards. Yep, that's where I need to go. Gotta start
Welcome to
this
Arkham
way.
Asylum. Our staff are here to help you.
Dude, you're still
When
talking?
Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, you would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Those security wings offer normal.
Suppose it doesn't really matter which way I go first.
An extensive breakdown of our costs and healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com.
Puzzling, isn't it?
Really? That Firefly one was pretty easy, actually. The ones inside the building are a lot easier than the ones outside the building, let's be honest. The interview tape. Yep.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak, yak, yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you have got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
So Dr. Young knew of the plan the whole time and didn't tell anybody about it. Can I go to this door? Yeah, it's blocked. Hey guys.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our
Welcome
staff
to you
are
too.
here to help you.
Are they?
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, you would have believed it would be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center to become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half.
That sounds interesting. Please tell me more.
Offer normal but troubled individuals.
One
Hi, diddle,
and two. Hush. Tommy, Elliot, and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends, and unknown to Bruce, dark reflections of each other. A childhood sociopath, Elliot tried to kill his parents so that he could inherit their fortune. When his plan was failed, partly due to the surgical errors of Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, Elliot blamed Bruce. And an incredible skilled surgeon as an adult, Elliot planned to elaborate a revenge scheme on Batman. He disguised himself as the villain Hush, his face covered in bandages, but he was in the end defeated and unmasked by the Dark Knight. Hush still plots revenge against Batman, generating complicated schemes with surgical precision. He actually teams up with Red Hood. Go back. He's 6'3", 225, and his first appearance was Batman 609. Great physical strength augmented by hatred of Bruce Wayne. World-class surgeon capable of extraordinary medical breakthroughs. Master of disguise and determined to destroy Bruce Wayne.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When
I have to hear this every time I come to this area.
You would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the story of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but
low security wings.
An extensive breakdown of our costs and packages can be found at the front desk or at
Joker teeth are dead.
www.arkhamcare.com/price. We accept most major HMOs. Our website.
X-ray room. How many we got in here too? Pull, Batman, with all your might. Grunt. No.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter.
Of course, if you haven't guessed it, he's actually talking about Harley Quinn.
How did you find that?
How could I have not found that one?
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story.
So I think
Our low security
I'll have to do research, but I think one or two trophies for the penitentiary are in that little area where the Joker's at. So that will cause a bit of problems in the next video when we do the penitentiary. So I'm giving you guys the heads up now for when that happens. Well, that's obvious.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
And who are you? He's talking about the Joker, by the way. If y'all hadn't guessed that.
Do you like riddles, Batman?
Are you an asshole, Riddler? Maintenance access. Oh, I wonder if that's above me. Should probably go there. think that's where both of those are, actually. I think it's the only two I've left, too. So that's not the, obviously, the original way we had to get in. If y'all remember. I think that was issue 3. Well, I may be wrong. Somewhere in that area, though. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Of course, that puts me here. So now we're just missing 1. Is the generosity of the ribbon fixtures. So it has something to do with the wings. Be like damn. Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred Pennyworth, after a varied career, was employed as the Wayne's family butler when Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in his quest to become the Batman. His many skills, ranging from cooking to medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally. Along with a formal demeanor that grounds the Dark Knight and deflects those who might otherwise suspect Bruce Wayne's true identity. 6 feet, 160 pounds, and his first appearance was Batman number 16. He's a skilled actor, trained in emergency medical techniques, proficient with mechanical and computer systems, expert in domestic sciences, unflappable manner. Unlike Batman, Alfred is willing to wield firearms in times of crisis. But that is also because Alfred served in the military. Which I think would be kind of a cool series to watch Alfred kind of being in the military and being a military badass before he becomes Bruce Wayne's butler. So I do believe that was...
Hi, diddle diddle.
That was all of them. So now all we have left is the penitentiary. So we're gonna head that way. Alright. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video, where we will tackle the penitentiary. So with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.